Hi everybody. Thought I'd grab the camera while my Miss Lily is out and you can't see me and don't need to see me because I'm sort of not needing to be in front of the lens, but no, I'm not 100%. I was diagnosed with pneumonia and it has really knocked me rotten, and I did a little video the other day of me showing you where I'm up to with the new enclosures, and you know, I really had plans this weekend to get them done, but again I'm going to have to put them on hold, but it's not stopping me from getting my guys out. Miss Lily takes a yawn, and that's how Mum's feeling too, Lily Lou. But you know, I wanted to do a video a little bit around, I say a little bit, well, it's a lot around how does one know? I haven't even got a review. This is going to be a fabulous video, guys. Is this going to be me going everywhere and anywhere but on my snake? Yeah, I can see that already. Sorry, I apologise in advance, but I'll try and keep Lily in view and maybe she'll move. Hopefully she will, because she normally does. Do you not? Whoa, let's go back. It's okay, back on track. I want to talk about how do you know things about your snake? How do you learn the things that you need to learn about your snake? And I'm not talking about their basic needs. I'm not talking about you know, their heating requirements, their humidity requirements, or any of that stuff. I'm talking about them giving you the knowledge to know what it is that they like and what they dislike, what they are as that particular snake, not that species of snake, but that specific snake themselves. Because honestly, guys, I didn't gain what knowledge I have about my snakes from a book. I gained my knowledge about my snakes in terms of I'm touching a tail to see if I can get her to move. You know, it's me touching your tail. Is that okay? Hey? Is that okay, sweet pea? I'm presuming that it is, isn't it? Hey? You don't mind Mum touching your tail at all. What do you think? No, she doesn't care. Honestly, she does not care at all. So yeah, I didn't learn anything about my snakes as individuals by reading anything, by watching anything. They are the ones that taught me everything that I pretty much know today. And believe me, I ain't no done expert, but I'm an expert when it comes to my snakes and who they are. Not your snake, but certainly my snakes. I have done hours and hours of just observing them, watching them, handling them, being around them, sitting with them. I don't know how else to actually say it, but that is truly where my knowledge has come from. I've learned that Lily is outgoing, is a very determined, confident, strong female snake with the most massive personality to go with it. I mean, she makes me laugh all of the time. I can read her like a book. I know what she's going to do the moment she comes out of that enclosure, whether she's going to go to that hangout spot, whether she's going to stay down low, whether she's going to behave herself, whether she's not going to behave herself. Now, on the day after I got out of hospital with my pneumonia, Lily wanted out. Of course, you know, what's wrong, what's going on. And I got Lily out, and I, over a period of half an hour, was beginning to go, what is wrong with you, Lily? Are you okay? Because she didn't seem her normal self at all. She was, you know, Lily goes full pout, boom, boom, boom. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. No. She went up onto the enclosures, she'd stop, she'd turn around, she'd look at me, and that's where she would stay, just looking at me. I'd say, what are you doing, Lil? You okay? Then she'd move a little bit further along. She'd stop, she'd turn around and look at me. And she would just sit there staring at me. She did this continuously for half an hour. She just kept stopping and staring at me. And she was periscoping and looking at me, checking me out. And I'm thinking, Lily, are you okay? So I went over and you alright, sweetie? What's the matter? And then all of a sudden it dawned on me that in actual fact, she was worried about me, because she was sensing from me that I was actually not well. So, get that. She's worrying about me, and in the meantime, I'm worrying about her. So, I had a little bit of a giggle, and I just reassured her, and I just said to her, no, Mum's cool. I'm okay, I'll be alright. And away she went. Got on with what she wanted to do, went up to the hangout spot. But once she got up there, instead of me not being able to see her, you know, or all curled up, even though she was curled up, her head was facing, and she just sat there looking down on me. And that's where she stayed for like 2 hours, just laying up there, checking me over the whole time. So she knew I wasn't well, and she was too well behaved. That always makes me worry about Lily. Oh, she's behaving herself. What is the matter with her? And you know, I'm not saying that in a terrible way. That Lily's a naughty snake. She gets into mischief, guys. Really gets into mischief. And what are you tuned into now? Hey, what are you looking at, my girl? Well, it's not the cat, because the cat's over there. That's my Max, who I will let in. Okay, so you know, that's my Lily. That's, oh God, I got no strength, guys, at all to open a door even. My body is just zapped. Oh, I mean, it's not the easiest to door open, but I've got no energy either. So, that's Lily. Let's go to Jack. Opposite to Lily. Never gets into trouble. Not a mischievous boy. Still a very confident snake. As a friend refers to Jack as, he's the rock star. And believe me, he cruises like he's a rock star. But he's gentle. He has such a gentle soul. And he's just beautiful. Nothing bothers him, nothing phases him. You know, it is what it is. I'm okay if that's what's happening. That's what's happening. You know, Lily, a little bit more fussy about things, but not Jack. It's like water off a duck's back to him. He doesn't sulk like Lily, etc. So you get to know the different personalities. Jesse, well, we all know him to be that insecure. I can't find my feet, Mum. I'm still learning how to do this, and yeah, okay, give me a break. I'm 2.5 years old, coming up 3, and I should be able to be walking by now. And you understand what I mean by saying he hasn't found his feet and he's not walking yet, but you know, he's still getting that all together. But thus far, what I know of him is that he is going to be a very confident snake once he does get going, and once he does find those feet of his. He is certainly in that insecurity, has never ever shown me any defensive behaviour, which snakes will do when they're feeling insecure. So as much as I feel that he's insecure, he's not feeling that when I am handling him. So, you know, he is a tough guy. He deals with it. He goes with it. Okay, I'm afraid, but all right. This is what I've got to do. This is how it is. Doesn't fight me, doesn't argue it. It is just the way that it is. So that's my Jessie. Maya, well, she's her female self. She knows what she wants, what she's doing, what's happening, what's going on, and all that sort of stuff. She wants her out time. She wants to be able to do what she wants to do. Sorry guys, I had to turn off. I had somebody bang on the door, so. But yeah, Maya, can't even remember where I left off, but you know, she's a female. She's a little female. She's gentle. She, equally as much as these big guys, wants out. She wants to be out. She wants to be doing what the big guys do. She knows the hangout spot. She knows she can go up there. She sees the other snakes doing it. Of course, being so little, one of the big guys is out. You know, I keep her down here and she hangs out on the hangout spot. But I have made that little one here, which Maya loves going up into. So I'll have a couple of the big guys over here in the bigger area, and Maya is happy to be over there. She goes along the enclosures, the top of as well. She's confident enough to do that. I let her do it because I've got to keep my eye on her, because she will disappear as well. You know, being that little girl that she is. Little snakes, remember, they're fast. You know, I turn around in the blink of my eye, I turn back and Maya's gone. And it's like she knows. A little bit like Lily, she's not looking at me right now. I'll get out of here and then I'll spend a little while finding her, but I've got a pretty good idea of where she goes. And it's generally, don't look at my mess pile. I've kind of been just living there, which I normally do anyway, but more so at the moment. She goes up under those pillows, curls up and goes and has a nap. So sometimes I ask her, why did you want to come out if all you really want to do was have a nap? And that's because she wanted out. She gets sick of being in her enclosure. But she's just eaten. She ate a large wiener. She's just shed today. No, sorry, not today, last night. Just as I was going to fall asleep, she decides to shed. So, boom, I didn't go to sleep until she finished the shed, because I do like to go in and clean it and take it out for her. Gave her some fresh water, you know, kind of tucked her in, I guess you could say I did. And then she settled down and went to sleep. Now, as for my little Maya up there, I think you can see her so far, but remembering Maya is a baby, so you know, she's a little bit shy, she's a little bit timid, she's still a little bit unsure. But no, and not all babies are like that. Some are more outgoing than others, but she's already like that. So give it time and I'll be able to make a little bit better call on what she is like. I still don't really know at this point. I just see her as that shy little girl, but she's eating in that enclosure, so her confidence is starting to boom as well, so I'm happy with her. She's gonna do just fine. That is one of her favourite spots. I find her up there quite regularly. So, and then on to my Tessa, where it's very dark, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure you can see her head. She's just had 2 hoppers, so she's got a right full belly as well. Tessa, wow, how do I talk about my Tessa? She is the most confident out there. Let me do it. I can do it. Yep, she's an I can do it girl. She doesn't care what it is. She can get on it, she can climb it, she can go to it, she can reach it. She's on it and she's doing it. That is Tessa. She is truly incredible. No more defensiveness from her because she knows what she's doing. She's great. She's wonderful. She is terrific. I'm great with this world. I'm great with this space. I'm great with you. I'm cool. Now let me go and do my thing. And she does. She's happy to go off and do a thing. So, you know, from this very defensive little girl to now a so confident girl. She doesn't need me. Well, she does. She just doesn't think she does. But in saying that, you know, she's not defensive either. So I'm fine with she doesn't need me. She's strong enough and thinks she's big enough to conquer this world. So now we come to my little Apani, who a little bit shy, but not overly shy. She's confident for a little snake. Now remember, she's a little snake. Takes them a whole lot longer to develop that confidence, but she's sweet, she's curious, she's happy to be held and handled. She's okay with that. She's not ready. I could not stick her on that little hangout spot. I could not stick her on the jungle gym yet. She is not ready for that. I know that from what I sense from her. So it comes back to what you see in your snake. Now I'd go over to Lacey, but she's sleeping in her hide, and she'd be fine with me opening that door and showing you her. But Lacey, if you've never seen her before, is my female coastal who is not well. So you know, I only sort of go to her once a day and just give her some love, I guess you could say. But Lacey is my gentle soul female. She is shyer and much more timid than, say, Lily, for example. And Lacey is a big girl, but, you know, she is, and I guess because of her size too, she's not wanting to go 100 miles an hour like Lily. But Lily's not a little snake either. Just has so much more energy to Lacey. This is even Lacey when she's well. Just a much more shy and timid girl. And I understand that and I accommodate that for her. Of course, like all my snakes, she loves to come out. She likes being at home too. Lily I'm not so sure of. Maya, And she's got to have her big time out too before she's happy to go back home. Lily, of course, we know wants all day. Jack, more often than not, is happy with a few hours. Then he's happy to go home. He'll go back there all by himself anyway. Jessie's getting to the point, an hour, not enough. 2 hours, well, maybe. 3 hours, he goes back reluctantly, but he does go back and he settles down. So, I'm just going to constantly reiterate that this is just observing your own snake, what you see. They may have similar personalities from what you can see from my guys. You might say, oh yeah, one of my snakes is very similar to Lily, very much like Lily, very outgoing, very social, etc. Yeah, you can put them in that space together. There will always be something that little bit different about your snake to my snake, because like us humans, we are all different too, and that will go for your snakes. So that's where your knowledge will come from, not just reading books, but what you do in terms of observing your snake and taking the time to see everything that they see, and go from there. See it from their eyes. Put your snake in yourself. Put yourself in your snake's shoes. They don't wear shoes, but see it from their angle. And you have a snake that likes to hide away in hides. Jack does. He has 2 hides. He likes to hide over at the hot end. He likes to hide over the cool end. Lily could care less about him. The only reason she's got to hide under her hot area or warm area, because it holds that branch up for her. Otherwise, I wouldn't even bother having that in there. Miss Meyer only really likes to hide when she's in shed. Otherwise, she's out and about, sleeping on a hammock. Amaya, Tessa, they don't want to hide. They want to be up and sleeping, up off the ground. Pani, she loves the hides. So she's going to have hides in no matter what enclosure. Lacey likes her hides as well. Jessie, yep, I see him down in his hide down the bottom, but I see him living a lot of it up in the hammock. So guys, I'm going to finish this, and as always, say to you to really take care of yourself. I think I do, but I got sick, and anyway, that happens no matter how much we try and take care of ourselves. And Lily, who's normally my exciting girl, who is not my exciting girl today. You want to say ciao? He? No, Mum says that, doesn't she? So guys, ciao.